I've uploaded 3,347 videos on this one channel, 552 videos on this channel, and 488 on this one. Between the three of them, I have a combined 3.5 million subs and 1.35 billion video views. So after 12 years of YouTube, what have I learned? For starters, the number one thing that people tell themselves that stops them from uploading is not true. It's never too late to start a YouTube channel. That's probably the biggest thing that I've heard over the years. And I heard it 10 years ago when I was making videos. Oh, I'm not going to start because it's too late. People are already making videos about it. It's oversaturated. And I hear that all the time now today. It wasn't true then, and it's not true now. And that's mainly because of modern algorithms, which allow you to start a new channel in any niche and blow up regardless of how many people are making videos in that niche. So please, if you take one thing from today's video, take this. It's never too late to start. So start today. Once you do start, here are a few things that I wish I knew 12 years ago when I began. Create a sandbox. When you're just starting out or pivoting your existing content strategy, it could kind of take a lot of time and testing to get to the new place you're trying to go, which is the kind of content that you want, that's performing, and that's getting a lot of views. Which also means that getting to this destination means a lot of failing, a lot of bad videos, and a lot of low view videos. And for most people, this is either too discouraging or too embarrassing, so they quit, which is why you want a sandbox, a safe area for you to test your ideas and fail on your way to success. Let me show you something. Pull out the laptop for this. When we look back on like old YouTube videos of mine, they're super bad. The title here is Clash of Clans replays and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then when clicking on these videos, we'll listen to it without audio, but it's basically just me recording my tablet with an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? My tablet's cracked. There's like glass broken. It's not, there's no editing involved. It's literally just like me talking and pointing at my base. Like there's nothing happening on this video. This is another one. This one got 784,000 views, which was very lucky, but same thing. I'm just filming my iPad screen and like talking about things. It's like 2 minutes before I even do anything, you know, like beyond just talking. And yet this video again got 784,000 views, which is amazing. But these are like the first videos that I ever made, you know, like these are not good. And the reason why they're not good is because when I started making videos, as you can see, I was just uploading. I was uploading just to upload, right? And then I started making different series. I started testing ideas that I had. Best raids of the week, Christmas gemming, part 2, right? Town Hall 9 base build, Town Hall 9 road to 3,000. This was kind of the series that really put me on the map and built my core audience, which is important, even though it didn't go viral. Built my core audience, right? I tested different ideas. I tested different series. I had different thumbnails. Road to Champion, which was a big thing for me. Road to Town Hall 9 Champ. I uploaded random vlogs. You know, like I was all over the place. I was just uploading. Best raids of the week was back, you know? And it took a really, really long time until I started finally figuring out how to make good thumbnails and good videos that started getting more and more views. Really here, it took like 2 years. I don't even know what this is. Birthday prank. You know what I'm saying? Like random stuff, bro. Like it took me actually longer than that, years and years and years before I started making like thumbnails like this that were a little bit more optimized. Yeah, it took me 2 years, over 2 years, almost 3 years to make actual videos that were strategic and made a little bit more sense and got better views per video. And the thumbnails were a little better and I started getting more viral videos. It took years and lots of testing. You need to be able to do this for yourself. You have to be able to start, be bad at it, which is perfectly fine, normal, and natural. Test all sorts of ideas that you have and keep going because you don't know what's going to work on your channel, especially when you're just starting out, especially if you're new and you haven't done this before. For me, it's a little different to where like I have enough YouTube knowledge to where I can start a new channel and pretty much immediately build a game plan that's going to work. It still will take uploads and testing to fine tune, but like this, what you're looking at right now is much different. This is me going from zero. Also, this is back in the day when like no one knew anything about YouTube or how to do it. Like I was part of the group of people who were figuring it out, especially in the gaming space. And like eventually, you know, like even still, look, like these thumbnails are terrible. Like they're not good. You know, it took a really long time for me to start implementing great thumbnail designs. I think this is when I started getting a little bit more strategic. Like, is this real? With like an explosion in the background behind the text. But I got 1 million views, you know, and like a lot of these videos just like kind of, this is one of my most viewed videos ever. Sexy? Like, look how, I was in high school when I made this, bro. Like, look how dumb this video is. What is the most attractive troop in Clash of Clans? I rehashed that title a couple years ago to keep the views coming in because people keep watching it, you know? Sexy? Like, you gotta be able to put out dumb content or content that doesn't make a lot of sense or content that doesn't get a lot of views because over time, check this out, 1 million views, 700,000 views, 500,000 views, 500,000, 2.2 million, 315,000. I started to find the video strategies and the formats and the series and the concepts that actually worked for me, for my kind of gameplay in Clash of Clans, the things that I like to do, and then the stuff that worked in the algorithm. And right here's a great one. World's biggest fails, 323, 2.2 million, a million, a million, a million. You know, I started to learn thumbnail strategy, which was like creating some sort of a scene like this in the base builder. And I got better and better and better at it over the years. And eventually I was a top channel in the niche. So the moral of the story here is, as long as you keep trying new ideas and keep testing, you will eventually find, you are guaranteed to eventually find what works for you, your niche, your channel, and the YouTube algorithm, and you will find success. You basically just need to create an environment where you can do that. So if you made a new channel, don't tell anybody about it. Don't tell anyone about the channel. Don't read your comments. Just think about getting videos out and uploading videos. And if you're an existing creator and you want to make a new channel and don't tell your audience about it. Just post over there and get better and grow and strategize. And when you feel like you're confident about your uploads and your videos, then you can tell people. But until then, keep it a safe space for you, your creativity, and your experimentation. Okay, next tip is to count reps, not views. The main reason why I've been so successful on YouTube for 12 years straight, which is unheard of on YouTube, is because I upload. It's as easy as that. I upload when views are good. I upload when views are bad. I upload when the video game I make videos about is dead. I upload when views and my channel are dead. Uploads equals success, not views, especially when you're just starting out. As you saw from my first few videos, it took me literal years to build up a consistent following and audience and consistent views when I uploaded. And I only got there because I cared more about making videos and uploading than I did about making perfect videos and getting a bunch of views. Because here's the reality. When you're just starting out, you probably suck. And that's fine. Everyone does. You have to be willing to be bad at something in order to be good at it. And like with anything, the more videos you create and the more time that goes by and the more reps you get in, the better your videos will get and the more your channel will get views. And really at the end of the day, all you need is just one viral video that can completely change the trajectory of you and your YouTube channel. And in order to get that viral video, the thing you have to do, the only thing you have to do to guarantee that viral video is to keep uploading. I'll give you a great example with this YouTube channel, 3,347 videos uploaded, and only 166 of them have over 1 million views. That is a 4.9% rate. So looking at that, I know every time I upload a video, I have a 5% chance of it getting 1 million views. Is that gonna make me upload less? No, because then I have less of a shot at getting 1 million. This tells me that in order to go viral and to keep going viral, I need to keep uploading videos, and they will happen. And right now with this YouTube channel, my strategy has changed quite a bit. I only upload between 3 to 8 videos a month, and 2 of those videos are meant to go viral, built specifically so they can get over 1 million views, mainly because I'm trying to bring like the average view per video up on this channel, so I'm uploading less with higher quality. But even still, these videos are made to get 1 million views, and very rarely do they ever do that. But some of them do, and that's the key. You cannot predict what will and what will not get views. You can just do your best, test and strategize, put out videos, and hope they work. That's kind of how YouTube works. That's how every YouTuber works, man. Me included. I pride myself in knowing a lot about YouTube, but if I knew everything about the platform, every video I would make would get 100 million views. Only Mr. Beast does that. So regardless if you're a big creator, small, new or old, whatever, don't care about your subs. The sub count doesn't matter. Don't care about your views, okay? Care about how consistently are you uploading, and keep that up, and the views and subscribers will follow. Now let's talk some strategy. This is probably the main thing that I wish I did back in the day and for the first like 8 years, 9 years of my YouTube career, which was make evergreen videos. Okay, what is an evergreen video? It's a video that will always be interesting and amusing to watch regardless of when someone clicks on it. We'll use my Mystic 7 channel as an example here, because I upload to this day 2 different kinds of videos, updates and evergreen. Update videos are like this one, Pokemon Go's biggest month yet, or you literally can't miss this event. Videos that are tied to a specific thing happening in a very specific time that's only happening for a specific amount of time. So these videos will only get views for like a week or 2. Evergreen videos are like this one here. I visited a country that banned Pokemon Go. You can watch this video today or 5 years from now. It does not make a difference. It will be interesting and amusing all the same. And although when I was first making videos, I mean, no one knew anything about YouTube or the algorithm back in the day. And also the algorithm was completely different and community building and strategy was very, very different. I just wish that I made more conceptually evergreen videos, which is something that I'll probably end up doing, is going through my back catalog of Clash of Clans and Pokemon Go videos and creating new thumbnails and titles and repackaging these videos so that they can continue to get views and go viral and be evergreen, because you can do that too. And this is honestly probably why only 5% of my video catalog has over 1 million views. If I would have done this much earlier on, I probably would have 2 to 3 billion views instead of only 1, and I would have probably like maybe 10 to 20% of my videos over 1 million views instead of 5. So when you're early on, think about videos that can always be interesting, because what this will do for you, especially early on, is build a strong video catalog, which is all of the videos that exist on your channel. And the way that a video catalog works is the more videos you upload, the more views you passively get month over month from these videos. You'll get a lot more views per month from 100 videos than from 20, right? So you want to consistently upload, build your video catalog, and make sure those videos are all as evergreen as possible so they can keep getting videos every month. This is how you grow a channel like super strong, is building a strong video catalog that keeps getting views and generating money. And also in the YouTube algorithm, the #1 thing that promotes and boosts videos performance is rewatchability. So basically, if I watch one of your videos and I liked it so much that I then watch another one of your videos, that tells the algorithm this channel, your channel, and those 2 videos that I just watched are very, very good, and people are watching more and more of it. So your channel gets promoted more in the algorithm, and so do those 2 videos. You want return viewership. That's the big thing. So when you do create content that is evergreen and that also strategically creates rewatchability. And if you want my personal help coming up with evergreen concepts and ideas and strategies for your specific YouTube channel, I'll leave a link in the description where you can apply to work personally with me as part of my company called Content Capital. I help creators and businesses grow their YouTube channels and make more money, like I've been able to do for myself for over 12 years now. And this brings me to the next tip. Measure videos in months, not days. Most creators upload a video, and if the video flops within the first 24 hours, it's like the end of the world, the worst day ever, which is personally something that I struggled with for years until I realized one thing. Viral videos take time. I'm not Mr. Beast, and neither are you, so neither of us are getting 100 million views in 24 hours. And even Mr. Beast took years and years and years of consistency to get even close to that point. So after 12 years of uploading, what I realized is that 1 million views can take between 6 to 12 months on average to achieve. I will say it gets faster and faster the more strategic you are and better you are at creating content, but generally speaking, 6 to 12 months is a healthy window to get 1 million views on a video. So when you upload, do not obsess over the 1 or 10 out of 10 in your YouTube dashboard. Who cares? Create videos that you think are interesting, that are evergreen, that you think your viewers will think are interesting. Upload them and just let them be. Check back in a couple of months to see how they're performing. Then you can think about strategic changes. Let me show you something. What about the laptop again? Here are some videos of mine that got over 1 million views. We'll use this one right here that got 1.4 million views. Looking at the analytics on it, look how long it took for views, right? It launched, okay? First 5 days, it only had 135,000 views, which is not great for my channel. That's obviously great in general, but it got views. It was going. It was kind of slow for the first month and a half. 260,000 views. Typical in this period was 101 to 137. So it was overperforming, but still kind of slow. And then it had this huge growth spurt, this huge jump that lasted over a couple of months. And it got all the way to 1 million views right here. It took 234 days. 234 days to get 1 million views, right? Another video right here with 1.6 million views. Kind of same deal. It uploaded. It did really, really good within the first 6 days, and it climbed super steady, which was really nice. It was doing great. Then it hit a big growth spurt right here that launched it to 1 million. But even though it was overperforming the entire time, it still took 223 days to get 1 million views. This is a great example. This one has 2.3 million views, right? And same deal, for 6 days, it was overperforming, which is great. It had a huge jump, and then it slowed down 66 days in at about 780,000 views. And then it took kind of a while from there to get to that 1 million point, which took 150 days. This was much quicker, but it still took like almost 6 months to get 1 million views. And this was a big overperforming video on a channel with like 2 million subs, you know? It took a long time. And then to get 2 million views, as you can see, it took 1 year and 216 days, right? Year and a half. We'll get one of the biggest videos on my channel, 3.5 million views. As you can see, it was huge. In the first 8 days, it got 611,000 views. I have not had a video perform like this in a very, very long time. This was awesome, and it was a lot of adrenaline, and I loved it. You know, this was crazy. But even still, 600,000 views in a week. Look how long it took to get 1 million. It took 62 days. It took 2 months. 2 months to get to 1 million views, but the first 600,000, the first 500,000 was in the first week, right? Like, it still took a long time for this thing to scale, even though it was going parabolic. And then for 2 million views, it took 280 days. For 3 million views, it took 1 year and 307 days, you know? So this takes time. Even though this is a super well-performing video and it's gonna keep getting views over time, it took a long time to get to each of those millions of views. All right, next tip, some high-level strategy. Make the first minute count. If you go back and watch old videos of mine, you'll notice something. The first 60 seconds are typically not that engaging. I sometimes have like an intro screen with a song, I like ramble, I show random things, and that's the #1 killer of a video's performance other than thumbnail and title. The first 60 seconds of a video is where most people tend to click off. And if you watch any videos from very, very successful content creators, including this video, you typically know what's going to happen in the video within the first 10 seconds. And the core, the real meat of the video is already starting by the 30-second point. So when making videos, do yourself a favor and do this. Second 1 through 5 should be telling the person exactly what they're about to watch and what they're in for by watching the video, which I kind of did in today's video. So for example, today I'm going to explain how to lose 100 pounds in 1 year. Then seconds 5 through 30 should be any additional context you need to set the stage for the video or explaining any consequences that might happen. So the reason why I'm doing this, I did this myself. Why you should care about this is because what happens if I don't complete this is there's a punishment. Then at 30 seconds, you should be in the video. Okay, tip #1 for losing 100 pounds in a year is do not underestimate the importance of the first 60 seconds of your content. It will make or break your video. And what will make or break your holistic ability to grow on YouTube is this: consistency in one niche, which is something I actually kind of unintentionally did really well at the beginning of my YouTube career, mainly because I was a huge nerd and I was addicted to Clash of Clans and it's all I wanted to do with my free time. So it was all I made videos about. But I even had a more specific niche, which is why I became so successful. I was known as the guy trophy pushing with a lower town hall, which again is a very specific thing to do within the broader game of Clash of Clans. And then as my channel began to grow and I got bigger and bigger, I started to expand further and further outside of that like micro niche into just broad Clash of Clans content. But I started in a very small niche within a big niche and I worked my way out and up. And at the end of the day, YouTube rewards being in focused niches. You cannot upload videos about a bunch of random things on the same channel and expect success. It does not work like that. Just because Call of Duty and Fortnite are both first-person shooters and the kind of people who play Call of Duty also play Fortnite does not mean you can upload Call of Duty and Fortnite videos on the same channel. You can't, and by doing that, you will never find success. And the reason why is because YouTube's algorithm shows people what they want to watch. That's how it works. So if someone subscribes to you for Pokemon and then you upload a random shopping vlog, that's not what everyone's subscribed for, and they're not going to watch it, which impacts your channel's performance and likelihood to show up in that person's sub box or algorithm in the future. And it also kills the algorithmic power of whatever that vlog video was because people aren't going to click on it, which means the click-through rate will go down, which means the YouTube algorithm will not serve it. So you want to pick one niche, something that you're really interested in, you're very good at, you have some sort of like advantage, like you went to accounting school, I like to use that example, and keep making videos about that one thing. And if you want to make different videos, make a different YouTube channel and make the videos there. It's always my advice to just make a new channel if you want to upload different videos. And now you're ready to get millions of subscribers way faster than I did. So good luck, my friends, and check out this next video on screen. It's even more helpful. I'll see you in there.